What's up traders? Welcome to live stream from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live streaming, live analysis, all the pairs that we are trading, you are trading together. So make sure you stick till the end of this session. As you know that today is weekend and there is a lot of news release. And also the pairs are extremely volatile, as you have seen that yesterday the price was not that much volatile because of some sideways movement. But today we see that most of the pairs showing direction in the market. So including dollars as well as gold and oil, every pairs are very volatile. So as you know that today there is a news release. In this session we'll be covering that just after 1 hour and 15 minutes later. So I'm certain that we'll find a good trading opportunity. So make sure you stick till the end to see that trade that we could find. And before I begin, make sure you smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin with what you guys and girls are requesting, and then I will go to jump onto the analysis directly, discussing the trading opportunity. Grandson asks, hello, I day trade Aussie dollar 15 minutes time frame. Which high time frame should I look to predict my trade? Grandson, as long as you are trading from key level, that means that key level of support or resistance, you don't have to look for a particular time frame. But if you are trading on 5 minutes, I'll say that keep eye on 4-hour time frame. So 4 hour could be a best time frame if you are trading on 5 minutes as your higher time frame. Let's say on the 4-hour time frame, if you see a price action, for example a shooting star or a pin bar, then on the 5 minutes find out the key level on 4 hour and then try to find a price action on the 5 minutes to trade that candle or that price action. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, if I say that, okay, so this is British pound US dollar. Let's say 4-hour time frame, you found this red narrow candle is formed. So after this candle, you are expecting that the price to go up to this zone and then to come back. Okay, so this is 4-hour time frame. Then draw this level, okay, like that, and then go to the 5 minutes time frame. Now wait for the price to come to this resistance, and then if you find a price action pattern, let's say you are now 5 minutes watching the price action. Now you saw that the price crossed this resistance. Now wait for a breakdown of this resistance. Is still okay. So now you got a price action, okay, pin bar just above this resistance. That means that now you can consider selling on 5 minutes, and then it can be a profitable trade. And that's how you have to do day trade in 5 minutes. Hopefully you found value in it. Thank you for that. Nice work, sir. Thank you, Nathan. Pawin says hello, wizard. Thank you, Pawin. Jonathan says good afternoon, sir, and everyone. Thank you, Jonathan. Mayanak Jen took trade on gold as per your analysis and booked $15. Thank you for that. Good job. Thank you, sir. Improving our patience. Awesome. Very good, Mayanak. Nathan Ozima, please, I need to top-down analysis on USD Mexican peso. We'll look at it. Bumaya, hi, sir. So I see that very good that everyone is joining this live session, and also you guys and girls participating, interacting. That's really good to see. Now at this point, let's see quickly. One of you requested USD Mexican peso, so let me look at it, USD Mexican peso, and then I will look at some other volatile pairs. So USD Mexican peso, we saw that there is this is the monthly, okay, monthly time frame. We saw back-to-back 2 monthly high broken, and primarily we are seeing a rejection. Still not sure either going up or down. Let's see on the weekly. Okay, so weekly we saw that the price broke this this resistance and then coming down. So this is the last day of trading week. Let's see what might happen on the weekly. Now daily, we saw that there was a daily candle that is look kind of bullish or bearish. So it's this kind of candle normally I consider as bearish, okay, not bullish. So now 4 hour, okay, now USD Mexican peso, you see that let me see the daily again. Okay, so what we see that this is the daily candle. It's kind of bullish or bearish, not fully clear, but what might do, if you look at the weekly price action looks a little bit of bullish. The reason now I'm telling you is because you see there is a, let me tell you, there is a long term, this is the weekly time frame, there is a long term support here. Okay, so there is a support. Okay, so this is a long term support, and we saw that the price broke this support and then immediately went above. That's a false breakout. That's the fake out. So when you see a fake out, you could see that the price basically will go a lot. So what, with that being said, now on the weekly we see a direction. That's what you need to, that's why you need to consider multi-time frame, so that you know that actually the price which way are heading. Now going to the daily, now looks like that it's bullish. Okay, what I think that USD Mexican peso will do is it will test this trend line. Okay, so that means that the price is still likely to go up. We'll come back to this again. Let's see some other pairs that giving us now trading opportunity. Let me see what you guys and girls are requesting. Mary, good evening, coach. Thank you. Fahad, hello sir, good afternoon. Thank you, Fahad. Makobi, good day, wizard. George Cat, JPY, could you please take a look at Euro Cat? Hi sir. Abdullah, good evening, coach. CHF JPY. Madhu, good evening sir, from India. Thank you, Madhu. And sorry, dollar yen. Okay, let me look at dollar yen, because looks like that dollar yen giving us nice trading opportunity because of the news released, and looks like that dollar yen again started its uptrend. Nice price action. Dollar yen strongly bullish price action. Let me tell you about dollar yen, what likely to happen. This is the weekly time frame, and you see the price came exactly to this weekly resistance as a support, resistance. That's a sign of a strong trending market, tested as a support, and big bounce happened to the upside on dollar yen. So daily we saw that the same level, there is a 20 period moving average, and from this zone we saw a strong move happen. This is the daily time frame, guys. I love this price action. Already this daily candle 9 hours remaining, but it look like that it is going to be a bullish engulfer. Now I'm telling you, if this one closes like this as a bullish engulfer in the new trading week after little retracement, dollar yen high probability that will continue to rise, and I personally will open a buy trade. This is the daily. If you look at the weekly, now if this one closes like that, guys, if this one closes like that as a doji on the weekly, then even in the new trading week it might open with a gap and could continue to the upside. So what I will do in dollar yen, if this one closes as a doji like that, high probability that it will close as a doji, and even it could go up today later, then I will personally open buy position. This is a nicely looking bullish price action, and it's a bullish market long term. Now if you look at the bigger picture on dollar yen, what do you see that the price starting from here, big move happen, little retracement, again it is creating another impulse. So we see that there is a retracement to the downside, now went above, again come back to the previous resistance as support, and then now pushing high. Going to the 4 hour. Now during this news release today, dollar yen has created this doji. This is a very strong bullish price action, and we saw that after that the buyers took control. The price started to move up. Now fundamental also aligning with yen to be weaker, as negative interest rate is still on, so dollar yen is likely to be bearish. So how, this is the 4 hour time frame, how the price action could be forming. You see this break to the downside. This is also, I told long ago that dollar yen could create a channel here, but at some point we could see a break to the downside, and dollar yen did exactly according to the analysis, according to the prediction. Now at this point, what you see that this channel is intact. In fact, dollar yen now inside this channel again. You see the price action is inside this channel. So what is likely to happen with dollar yen in the new trading week? We could see a little bit of could see a little bit of retracement, narrow, long or short red candle here, completing an inverted head and shoulder, and then will continue to rise. So what I will do in new trading week, or even today, if I see proper price action, then I will consider going long with dollar yen, keeping my stop loss below this low, as if it creates an inverted head and shoulder, the price should remain within this level. That means that my stop loss will be, after I open, not now, will be at least below 133.51. Bit bigger stop loss, even with 1 to 1, keeping a stop loss below this low could give us a good trade, high probability trade, and that is what I will be doing after this new trading week. I will be opening dollar yen buy position. As you see that, first I want to see that weekly candle is closing as a like this, as a bullish doji, okay, and then high probability that dollar yen after coming little retracement will go up, or even it could rise up from here. So dollar yen is bullish, strongly bullish. Now Fahad, please cover GBP USD, Euro USD, Euro USD and ZD, AUD and ZD. I will look at all the USD pairs. Now at this point, guys, don't open any USD pairs trading, because there is news coming, and in this news release the price just do some spike, because Fed will speak, Fed chairman Powell. Let me see the news site. This is the free news website where you can we can find news for free. The calendar, not news, calendar is for free, so where you can see the schedule. Now what you see that this is the calendar today, 10:45 p.m. Sydney time. It's 9:40, that means 1 hour from now, and we'll covering this during this live session. So make sure, guys, you stick till the end. And in the meantime, if you haven't liked this stream, do it now. Press the thumbs up, that's really helps. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, press that red button, subscribe to the channel, to help this channel, as well as it's helpful to you, because you see that enormous value in this channel. Every day I provide live analysis, live trading session, and also educational content, everything enormous if you want to be a trader profitable. Now when this news will be released, we will be here, and I think that during this news release the price will be very volatile, and that is where we can, after the news release candle close, we might find a nice trading opportunity. So in the meantime, let's analyze everything and finalize everything what's gonna happen. Okay guys, so now let's see. Zabir says, hi sir, how are you? I'm good. Mayanik, now it's my habit to see multi-time frame analysis before entering in my trade. Awesome, Mayanik, that's a good habit. Awesome, very good, well done. Osik Faisal, please gold analysis, you'll look at it. Jabir, GBP CAD, hi Wizard, Asher, Mahabubul Islam, Euro GBP, please. Yeah, we'll look at all of them. Now let me see gold. Okay, gold, how it is doing now. First of all, let's see the 4 hour. Okay, now today the market opened and then the price came down. Okay, we saw that there is a bearish engulfer followed by 2 narrow candle. Now what I think that you see, there will be news release, as we have discussed, that Fed Chair Powell speaks. When he will speak, the pairs will be volatile, no doubt about it. This one as well, gold as well. So what I think that gold will do, gold might go spike up, may not break this zone, but it might go spike up and down and may create a doji. Okay, so after that we'll see actually what might happen. But I think that, as I have posted analysis today, gold will range between this zone and this zone. So for now, I will not advise you to take any trade at all on gold, because gold is going to be volatile in the next hour. So wait for the news to be released and then you can trade gold. And I'll share how we are trading on gold, and let's first the news to be released. So in the meantime, guys, let's see what's happening with other pairs. Now let's look at GBP USD. Same way. Now GBP USD, we saw that past 4 hours there is a doji formed. Now if GBP and gold is almost correlated, so what I think that you see that GBP USD, look at the daily time frame first. You see on the daily, price touched this 20 period moving average and then closed, right? What I think that GBP USD will do, if you look at the weekly, there is a doji. So far it's still not closed. Looks like that GBP USD is forming a doji. Okay, so look at the daily, the price touched this 20 period moving average and then closed here. Okay, so if you look at the overall picture, this is a bearish market. Okay, and then the price on the daily created this head and shoulder on the daily time frame and then broke down. Now the price went above, tested this previous support here as a resistance. So all this looking like that GBP USD is still bearish. Long term trend is bearish, guys, and keep in mind that what is falling is likely to fall. That's the law of trading. So what likely to happen, I think that today during the news release, GBP USD will go up again. Okay, probably will test this 20 period moving average again, will create a lower high on the daily here, and then will come back down. So with that in mind, let's draw this gray zone. Okay, I think that the price will come, let's say, around 1.2380 or in between that. So that means almost 100 pip from now. If we look at the 4 hour, that is where the market closed and opened on the daily. Okay, and I think that today during the news release, the price will go there. Okay, test this zone and then will come back down. Okay, so even in the new trading week, it may happen. It may create a double top here. Okay, and then will come back down to continue its downtrend. So with that said, if you look at the weekly, even we could see that today the price is closing as a like this, as a doji. Okay, this is the weekly. The price is now at the below the weekly close, and I think that it is not impossible to see that today the price is closing as a weekly doji like that. Okay, something like that. And the new trading week, the price might go up little bit. Okay, and then will continue to drop. Okay, so to form that weekly doji, we could see that GBP USD today, later today, going up. Okay, either creating a doji here or closing here as a green candle, or even we could see that all this level broken on the 4 hour and closed here, and and created some kind of pattern here on the new trading week, then it will continue to drop. So that is what could happen. First wait for the news release and then we'll see what happened. But for now I think that it will go up again, but I will not be buying because you can see that the price already below this resistance, okay, below this resistance, support here, support here, support here, resistance here, and what I think the price will go here, create a double top, and then will fall, will do a big fall to the downside. So that is where I will be waiting for GBPUSD to reach to this zone, and from this zone I will be considering selling GBPUSD when I will see everything in my favor. Okay, if it continue to drop from here, then I'll just wait, because I want to see that the price is going up again. On the daily it is testing this 20 period moving average again, and then even if today after testing it could come back again. Okay, so let's see what happened. This is the plan, and let's see, even it could continue to drop from here. Okay, so after the candle close, then we will know actually what's happening. So this one is with GBPUSD. Now euro dollar is doing the same thing. Euro dollar looks like a little more bearish. You see the previous 4 hour the price crossed this one's high and then now coming down. So this one also going to be volatile. So even we could see that the price is going up again, testing this this pin bar and then coming back down again. So let's see what happened, or we could see a doji here. So there are many possibilities. So to finalize the possibility, let's see, let's wait for the news to be released. In the meantime, guys, don't hesitate to ask what you are thinking. So that Rizban says, hi coach, can you go over an USD CAD and NZD CAD and AUD CHF? Yes, we'll look at it. So let's see USD CAD. Now all USD pairs may behave almost in a similar way. USD is getting stronger, as you see that USD CAD came down here, created this bullish pattern, and then it is continuing going up. So this is basically, it gained momentum when trend become tired. When the trend was going up, became tired, it came down, basically gain momentum, and then it's going up again. So it's bullish, means dollar is getting stronger still. Okay, so that's why USD CAD also bullish. Now previous 4 hour we saw that there is a bullish engulfer is formed. That's a nice bullish engulfer in the direction of the trend on a level of support. So that's a nice price action. As a result, we saw that USD CAD now is continuing to the upside. So USD CAD, if you look at the bigger picture weekly, it is bullish. Now you see that I think that the price even may cross this high, okay, and then could come down. Okay, so if you look at the daily, that looks like this. I think that the price will go up, will create even a bit lower high, okay, or it might create a little bit a higher low, and then we could see that USD CAD again coming down. So there is a bit more momentum in it on USD CAD. Okay, so I think that USD CAD finally will reach to this level. Okay, the reason is, you see there is a monthly doji here. Okay, this monthly doji basically has not been tested properly. Okay, there is a monthly doji here, and that doji, when you see this kind of narrow doji, you'll see that the price again coming here, okay, testing this zone and then coming down. So with that in mind, long term USD CAD showing some bullish move. On the weekly, this is what it is. On the daily, this is what it is. So it's a long term bullish. Let's see what happened. If you go to the 4 hour now, we see that there is a big move waiting for USD CAD. Okay guys, so in the meantime, let's see what other pairs are doing. AUD and ZD. Okay, AUD and ZD, we have entered trade on AUD and ZD, and also this is the trade that I have entered with our VIP members. So I think that AUD and ZD will continue to drop after this 4-hour candle. If we see that even this one closing as a doji, okay, the price will continue to drop. Okay, that's what I think, that because if you look at the bigger picture, the price is overextended and highly likely that AUD and ZD will drop. Now if you wanna join my team, VIP team, learn my strategies, then visit the link in the description area. You can join, you can receive trade signal as well as learn my strategies in a private group. So the link in the description area, you can check it out. Now in the meantime, let's see grandson, how many trades to take and check results to be sure my strategy works. Okay, grandson asked for how many trades to take and check results to be sure my strategy works. Okay, grandson asked a question, and now I will answer this question for everyone. He asked that how many trade he should take to test his strategy to be worked. The best way you can check a strategy is by backtesting. Okay, so what you can do is first create a set of rules. Okay, the way I teach my students, in my website, I have created a clear set of rules and strategies. The VIP students, the students learning that. So what the way you can backtest it is by, first of all, create a set of rules. Let's say most of the strategies should have a rules. So you create a set of rules of that strategy. For example, what kind of time frame you will be trading, what price action you want to see, how you will be trading, and then backtest it. Like take a lot of demo trade. Okay, so when you will take a lot of demo trade, your brain basically will be trained to read that patterns. Okay, keep in mind that always better to trade one strategy all the time so that you can master it. Look for that particular setup in the market. Could be support and resistance, could be shooting star, could be hanging man, anything on a level of support or resistance, or trend following strategy, reversal strategy, whatever you want. The only thing you need to keep in mind that try to trade particular strategy all the time. So what you can do for learning the strategy is backtest it. Okay, backtest it with a historical data. Take a lot of demo trade, record them in a spreadsheet, and see by your own eyes that how the strategy works. So let me share my initially how I optimized a strategy. Is very important. Is that what you will do is, let's say you will create a spreadsheet. Okay, let me give you clear example with a spreadsheet how you can backtest a strategy. Let me open a spreadsheet file here. Okay, so that you know how you will backtest. Okay, so what you will do here, let's say you'll create columns like this. Quickly I'll show you for those who only need analysis. Okay, so create, let's say put here currency pairs. Okay, and then just simply here, let's say 1:2, put here 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. Okay, so let's say you consider how many same trade, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. Create 4 columns, and then create a column here for losing trade. Okay, loss. Now what you will do, let's say now open a chart, any kind of chart, let's say could be British pound US dollar. Okay, let's say you wanna back test on British pound US dollar, let's say on the 4-hour time frame. So what you will do is just start somewhere, anywhere, without looking at it. Now for example, you wanna back test any kind of strategy, whatever rules or things you have. So now what you will do is, first let's let it go for some time. Now let's say you want to trade this bearish engulfer, whatever strategy you have, but let's assume that you want to trade this bearish engulfer. Take a short trade on it before you come back to this two candle, because if you look at this two candle, you know that it's going down. Let's say you don't know what's on the right side, then trade it, whatever strategy you have. Now what you will do, you will first don't choose any kind of risk to reward, just keep it open. Okay, let's say keep it open for 1:5. Now what you will do, replay the chart. Okay, replay the chart until either it hit your 1 to 5 risk to reward or hit your stop loss. Now let's keep it going until, okay, now it hit your stop loss, right? Once it hit your stop loss, now see how much risk to reward you gain on it. This one is 1 to 1.3, right? So your minimum risk to reward, if it is 1 to 2, then consider it as a loss. Let's say you consider it as a loss. Now go back to the chart again. Now wait for another signal. Let's say you said that, okay, I'm gonna trade, I'm just telling you randomly, just showing the way. Let's say you want to trade from here, stop loss below this low. Now let's assume that you want to keep 1 to 5 again. Now let the chart run, okay, until it hit your stop loss. Okay, so let's say when the price hit here, now look at, bring it back. Now you found a trade that gained 2 point. So if you close the trade here, let's say if you close the trade after going up to here, then you found a trade that is winning, which is 1 to 2.4 risk to reward, right? Now record it as a winner. Okay, so always losing trade is 1, winning trade is 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Now after taking 2 trades, you had 1 loss, that means 1%, but you have 2% gain, so net gain is 2%. Now go back to the chart again. Okay, keep doing it, same thing again. Now let's say replay the chart for some time. Now you think that, okay, I'm gonna take a buy trade from here, whatever, or sell trade. Let's say let it run. Okay, now you say that, okay, I'm gonna take a let's say you wanna take a buy trade, whatever it is, long trade from here, without, you know your strategy, but I'm showing the way. So now let's say you wanna say that, okay, I will keep this 1 to 5. Now trade it. Okay, now you see that the price started to okay, now let's say it's a loss, right? Now put it here as a loss. Again, go back to the chart again. Okay, now you saw a pin bar from the bottom. You think that the price could go up. Now trade it according to your strategy. I don't know what's your strategy, but I'm showing the way. Now let's say you keep it open again, 1 to 5, right? Now trade it. Okay, now you see that the price creating something that could go anywhere. Okay, but let it happen until it hit your either a stop loss or profit target. Now let it run. Still it's alive. Okay, still it's alive. Okay, now at some point it hit the here. Now bring it down here. Okay, so that means that if you close the trade here, then you could gain 1 to 3.5 in this trade. So consider it as 1 to 3. That means that this trade you could gain 1 to 3, and that's how you will optimize a strategy. Now look at this one here. What happened? That after taking 1, 2, 3, 4 trade, let's bring it here, okay. After taking 4 trades, you lose 2 trade with 2% loss. You gain 2 trade. One is 1 to 3 risks to reward. One is 1 to 3 risks to reward. Now that's how you will take a lot of trade and see after the end of the, let's say you took another trade which you gain 1 to 5 risks to reward. And you took another trade which you gain 1 to 3 risks to reward. You took another trade which you gain 1 to 4 risks to reward. You took another trade which has a loss, maybe this back-to-back 3 loss, and then another trade 1 to 5 risks to reward, okay. Now at the end of the day, what you will do, now add all of them, okay, add. Now let's see, now one thing you need to keep in mind, the trade that you win 1 to 3 is basically 1 to 2 also. That means that the trade that you have won 1 to 3 risks to reward, that you could win even 1 to 2 risks to reward. The trade that you have won 1 to 4, that is 1 to 3 also, that is 1 to 2 also, right? The trade that you have won 1 to 5 risks to reward, that is 1 to 4 also, because even if it lower, you can still keep the profit. 1 to 3 also, 1 to 2 also, right? Now, what you gonna do? This one also same. This trade you could win 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. Now what you have done, what you will do, add all of them, okay. Add, how you will add, let's say now consider how many loss. You had 5% loss, summation is 5%. Now consider 1 to 5. You have, if you trade with 1 to 5 risks to reward, you have 10% profit. If you trade with 1 to 4 risks to reward, you have 12% profit. If you trade 1 to 3 risks to reward, you have 12% profit. If you trade 1 to 2 risks to reward, you have 10% profit. So that's how you will find out that what risks to reward ratio you are getting highest return for a particular strategy, and then you will implement in the market that strategy with that risk to reward no matter what, and then you can become a profitable trader. I sincerely believe that it's a bit longer, but that's a real lesson that no one ever will tell you, okay. Now let's see what you guys and girls up to. George, good evening sir, I will soon join your VIP group, lifetime membership. Thank you George, I'll be waiting for you. Awesome to hear that. Hello sir, that will be a good decision. Hello sir, cat CHF, please we'll look at it. Toppy Kausea sir, 3270 PE buy, I don't know what you have written. Yoki Hill, can we go over other way of investing with a forex profit? What do you mean by, I don't know. Can we go over other way of investing with a forex profit? Let me clarify that what you said. You said sir GBP USD, please. Okay, so let's look at now our pairs. That now let's look at gold. What we were discussing, let me see, GBP USD. Okay, so looks like that GBP USD is dropping, but we need to see how the news is impacting, and then we'll know actually what might happen. But I think that we could see a spike to the upside, and that's what I'm waiting, because you see there is a wickless candle here. This is a completely wickless candle, and even it could happen that the price will come down here, will grab the liquidity from here, and also there is an inverted head and shoulder. This is a strong level of support, can act as a support. This resistance, okay, resistance on the 4 hour, that can act as a support, and from here we could see an uprise and then fall again. So let's see if the price come here during the news release, okay, we could consider buying, we could consider going long with British pound US dollar. Okay guys, GBP JPY is bullish long term, okay. This is the weekly. You see, there was a big move down and then went above, created a long wick candle. So I think that now it's time for GBP USD to rise up. Going to the daily, after this on the daily long wick candle, we saw really a big move happen. So now it might come for a retracement, but finally I think that GBP USD, GBP JPY will continue to rise. Because it's a long-term bullish market. If you look at the monthly, this is a really strong bullish market. Daily as well, it's a bullish. So let's see, first let the news go and then we'll look at how GBP USD is doing. Muhammad says, if just we take monthly support and resistance, could it be profitable? See, if you take monthly support and resistance, it could be profitable, but even if you take a daily support and resistance, it's profitable. It depends on what strategy you are using. You see, the profit will depend on what strategy you are using. Now if you use a strategy that will buy or sell from the monthly support and resistance, definitely it will be a profitable strategy. So see, to become a profitable as a trader, you need a strategy. Okay, you need a strategy, and that is important, and it could be any kind of strategy. Okay, let's say I have trend following strategies that I like most to trade. Most of the time I love trend trading, because trend trading is where you will get highest return. You know, any kind of trading, trend trading will give you enormous benefit, because once you get a trade along the direction of the trend, and if you hold it, it will take you to the moon and it will give you everything you need if you can catch a trade in the right time. So trend trading is very important, and I think that you can consider first learning a strategy, backtest it the way I have shown you, then you can become a profitable trader. But at the same time, you need a strong trading psychology. See, most of us, we think that we don't have a strategy, that's why we are not profitable. But as a matter of fact, most game is played by psychology. What do I mean by psychology? Let's try to correlate. If I will tell you something, let's see if you can correlate. In most of the time, when we open a trade, if we think that that this trade will go right in this direction, if we create a belief inside our mind, then you see that you open a trade and then you double up and then you triple up and then you quadruple. So you increase the risk, same trade, even before reaching any profit or any target. So that is where the biggest problem. If you stick to the game, stick to the rules, wait for the price to do something, manage the risk, then even a simple strategy will give you huge profit from trading. But if you do not implement proper risk management, then chances that no strategy will work, because it's not all about the strategy, it's mostly about who is implementing the strategy. Any strategy works, depends on who is implementing the strategy, is very important. So what do I mean by who is implementing the strategy? See, there is a word called courage. You have to be a little bit courageous, to ask yourself, why the way I am trading, is this the right trading habit? It's very important. How a trader have a psychology, and you need to do research, you need to understand it, and then you need to bring it inside you, okay, develop inside you, and then you can become a profitable trader, okay. Otherwise, there is a saying that no matter how hard you try, if something doesn't work, and if you do that, and if you expect a different result, it will never come to you. Once something is not working in a way, you have to question that thing, and you need to remove it. You have to be willing to make the change that you need to bring change, bring profit in your trading. So that's the thing I can tell you. So let's say Tarek says silver, please. Katrina Kafula, hi, can you look at Aussie dollar and NZD USD? We'll look at it. Let's see first AUD USD, and then we'll look at silver as well. Aussie dollar is very, very strongly bearish, okay. Look at the 4 hour. We saw that after this doji formed here on the 4 hour, the price started to break. Now looking at the bigger picture on the monthly, Aussie dollar over the long term is bearish, okay. This is the monthly chart. You see that previous months the price created this bearish engulfer. It's a strong bearish engulfer, broke all this resistance, grabbed the liquidity, closed back below, followed by this green candle is a retracement. And this month we saw that the high of the green candle is broken, and then the price returned back down. Now if you look at the weekly, this weekly candle is so far not closed, but looks like that it will close somewhere here, okay. So that means all the way, everywhere it is bearish. Going to the daily, now look at this, what happened today. As soon as the price opened, we saw that started to move down. Now what might happen during this news release? Aussie dollar could rise up, okay, could rise up. Even it could test this 20 period moving average and then could drop again. So with that in mind, on the 4 hour time frame, after 15 minutes and after half an hour later, there will be news on USD, and that time let's see how Aussie dollar is behaving, okay. It could continue to drop or it could go up. So after this candle close, then we will understand actually which way the market is preparing to be heading. But I think that what it might do, it might go up and may create a head and shoulder, and then could close as a doji somewhere here, and then could continue drop. That will be awesome. That's how I see that the market does all the time. So let me repeat again. During this news release, this candle might go up, okay. It's a possibility, not guaranteed, and may create a head and shoulder here, and then close come as a doji here, come back here as a doji, and then it could continue to drop, okay. So that would be awesome, and that's what I want to see that the price is doing, okay. So let's see, we will cover it during this live stream. So let me see dollar yen. Dollar yen at the starting of the session, I have already, I think initially I have started during this session what dollar yen could do. Dollar yen is, this is the weekly chart, looks like that it is creating a doji, okay. Now if this one closes as a doji, next week my first trade will be dollar yen, okay. I because it's now creating a nice bullish pattern, and next week I will be opening a position on dollar yen, bullish position, because on the daily it has created this daily bullish engulfer here, okay. That's a nice really bullish price action. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, the price after the news release, this is the news candle, okay, doji, and then we saw that the price without any question the boost took control. Now in the new trading week, even it could open with a gap here, okay, and then could continue to rise. If that's the case, let's say on Monday morning Sydney time or whatever in your zone, on the first session, if we see a wickless candle, let's say a wickless candle, okay, here there is no wick at the bottom on the first session, then immediately I will open a buy position with at least 1 to 5 risk to reward on dollar yen. Okay, so this is one thing. Another thing is it could create a little bit of red candle here with a long wick. If that's the case, also I'll open a buy position. It might complete an inverted head and shoulder and could continue to rise. So dollar yen is nice pairs to trade really, because it's a, look at this, it's a bullish price action without any question, and the trend is very clear. Look at this. If you look at the bigger picture, there is an impulse, and you see every time the price is testing this, you see the price, if you look at this, the 4-hour time frame, it's a nice price action. I love this kind of price action. Clear, you see, no question in the price action. So the price tested this resistance here as a support, and then broke here, came back down, the same resistance here, tested as a support. Now we see that the price now started to move up again. Okay, so what it should do now, it should continue to go up again. At some point it should come back down here again to test again this resistance as a support here, and then continue again. So that could be the future of dollar yen. So that means that because it gained momentum after coming down here, we could see now a rise on dollar yen. So let me see what you guys and girls are up to. Sir, Usdjpy, please. We have discussed Legan, Usdjpy. Monica asked for Euro CAD. So let's see Euro CAD. Christian, hey sir, thank you Christian. You Khali, can you look at AUD USD and NZD USD? So we have looked at AUD USD. I think NZD USD also similar kind. Okay, let me see NZD USD, and then we look at Euro pairs. So NZD USD also doing the same kind of price action, okay, like AUD USD, but because it was creating a smaller candle, we might see a spike to the upside during this news release. Okay, and let's see, this spike even could break this high, okay, after during this news release, or it might, you know, first move it might come down and then go up, close as a bullish candle, and next week we could see that the price now coming down again. Okay, so look at what happened. Let's see, after the news release you will understand. In the meantime, let me see the Euro pairs, Euro CAD. Okay, let me see the bigger picture monthly. Okay, Euro CAD, this is the monthly support. You see back to back 3 monthly candle bounced from the same zone. You see, it's nice, bounced from the same support. This is the monthly candle, is still 2 weeks remaining. What you saw that after this bounce the price went above again, and what I think that let's see on the weekly, then we will understand what might happen on the weekly. This is the price action. I think that it might, this is the weekly candle in the new trading week. So what it could do, Euro CAD, because it's a long-term bearish, okay, Euro CAD long-term bearish, and what I think that it will do, let me see the daily. It's interesting price action. Okay, so Euro CAD, you see the price exactly now testing this daily doji here, green doji, and we see a little bit of rejection. So what I think that the price action that created so far is bearish. Okay, so what I think it will do, it will, you see there is a support here, okay, and this is the resistance. So the price, this is the monthly support, okay, will come back again to the monthly support. If you look at the weekly, alright, so what will happen, this weekly candle might close somewhere here, okay, and new trading week we might see, okay, it's confusing me as well. Let me see what's happening. Daily 4 hour, okay guys, let me draw here support. Okay, so what I think that EuroCAD will do, you see that, so the price, what, this is the 4 hour time frame, you see the price is creating a series of higher low, okay, and then broke above, right? Now from here EuroCAD will come down, I think will test this 20 period moving average, and then from here, okay, it will go for another spike to the upside, okay, along this zone, and from here will come back again. If you relate to this, you see the resistance here on the 4 hour, it's rising, okay, something like that, and from here it will come back down again. So that means that EuroCAD first will come down to this level as a retracement of this move along this 20 period moving average, and then will go up. So now question is what you will do with EuroCAD. I will tell you that wait for this weekly close, and you see this is the weekly resistance with this red doji. In the new trading week the price will come for retracement, and when it will come for retracement will create a bullish price action, then buy EuroCAD for this resistance, okay, that will be on the 4 hour, something like that, okay. If you look at the weekly, let me delete all of them and give you the level again. So this is the support, this is the resistance, okay, and I think that EuroCAD will come down to this level of support today or any day, because there are two things you need to keep in mind on EuroCAD. EuroCAD, first of all, this is the monthly support here, okay guys, this is the monthly and weekly support. It's a incredibly strong support, back to back 3 times, 3 months the price bounced from here, okay. So monthly support, and then the price broke above. Now this is the daily chart, right? What you see here, this is an inverted head and shoulder, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, green candle, red candle, nice inverted head and shoulder, right? So when you see an inverted head and shoulder or head and shoulder, what you can expect that this to happen, okay, this is the head and shoulder, broke above. Now next what you can expect, the price come back down here to test this previous support, previous resistance here as a support, and then continue its uptrend. Now to take a big move on EuroCAD, what you need to do is you need to wait for this price to come to this level of resistance that I have shown you on the head and shoulder, this exact zone of resistance, and I think that today or in the new trading week the price will come back to this level, test this one as a support and then will rise up. Now if you trade this one after this seeing a price action here, keeping a narrow stop loss, that could give even 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio trade, and that's how you need to trade. Now if you go to the 4-hour, what you see that wait for the price. I think that today the price will come down, or tomorrow, because it needs to test this one. In the new trading week, the price will come back down, test this 20 period moving average, will create a price action, something like that, like this, a doji or a pin bar along this zone. Let me clear this, then you'll see. So that's why I tell you that you need to give some time to yourself in trading to to train your brain. Okay, if you wanna be a bit quicker, you can learn my strategy. Go to the website, link in the description area. You can visit my website to see how you can learn my strategy. So you see, this could be the situation. You see, if you saw this, see, higher low, higher low, higher low, and the price will come back here again, will create a candle like that. Okay, like this. Let me draw it again. Smash the like button now. No one does better than Forex Wizard. Okay, keep in mind, it will do something like that. Yeah, and that is what you need to wait for. Okay, either bullish engulfer or something like that. You see, now you will see a clear pattern, and trade this one from here. Okay, trade this one, target here. That's how you develop strategy. You see the market before it's happened. Keep in mind that a real trader are those who can see the pattern before they are formed. So that's how you need to predict a market. You need to understand how the trading works. Now let's see what you guys and girls are up to. Bisa said Euro AUD, sir. Yeah, we'll look at it. Euro AUD. So EuroCAD, Euro AUD, similar kind of pattern, but looks like that Euro AUD could be a bit more bullish because AUD looks weaker. Willie Avery said gold please. Yeah, ST trader, dollar. Okay, Bisa UK, Euro AUD, sir. You look at it. Money Lada, Gjpy bro, Gjpy bro, back. Euro AUD please, sir. So let's look at Euro AUD. We have seen EuroCAD. Now look at Euro AUD. If you look at monthly, this is the monthly chart, and after this doji, we saw that the price came down, tested this monthly support, now going up. So looks like still creating a bullish pattern. Looking at the weekly Euro AUD, I think that, see, the price was going up and down, up and down. I think that Euro AUD could create a bullish price action. Okay, looks like that it's a bullish. Let me see daily. So the price is basically moving in a sideways, but what we saw, Euro AUD was respecting this trend line on the daily. Okay, so with that in mind, this is the weekly, and what I think that Euro AUD will do is, in the new trading week, the price will come little bit down and will continue to rise after testing this this trend line. If you go to the 4-hour, so Euro AUD currently, to be honest, I don't trade this kind of sideways market. Okay, I love to trade this kind of market, dollar yen. Okay, nice bullish trend, you see, on the daily as well, it's creating a bullish engulfer. So I love to trade trending market. It's my favorite, always trading with the trend. But when the market is bearish or bullish, it's better to trade. But at this point, Euro AUD market is not a nice market to trade. You see the price is in purely sideways, concentrating in 1 point. It's kind of sideways market. Okay, after this, see, when the price was trending like that, that was an awesome market, but now it is going in a sideways. That's what happened when you see a market trending very aggressively. You will see that the market is moving in a sideways. So Euro CAD looks a bit more clearer than Euro AUD. Looks like that it's bullish. Okay, guys. Euro CHF is bearish. CHF got very stronger. Okay, that's why it looks like it's bearish. KB asked for GBP CAD. Let's see GBP CAD. Okay, let me see the weekly. Okay, after 10 minutes there will be news release, and this is now 10:35 p.m. Sydney time, and 11 o'clock the candle, 4-hour candle, will close, and then I'll see how we will be trading. Now GBP CAD, the price is on the monthly resistance. Okay, let me see weekly. But on the weekly we saw that there was a breakdown and then went above, so that looks like kind of bullish market. Okay, now like the Euro CAD, I think that GBP CAD will do the same thing. Okay, as you see that this is a previous support here, resistance here, and I think that the price will come down here, will test this, and then we could see an uprise. Let's see. Now looking at the 4-hour, okay, for now I think that GBP CAD will drop, it will come down somewhere here, will create a bullish pattern, and then will go up again. Okay, so because on the 4-hour, basically GBP CAD, what it did, it has created an inverted head and shoulder. That this is the monthly support. From here we saw that it has created inverted head and shoulder, and then broke close above with this bullish candle. Now from here, what I think that it will come down again, maybe probably along this zone or above this zone, along this previous resistance as a support, because it's an inverted head and shoulder. Even it could potentially come to this weeklies candle. There is a 20 period moving average on the 4-hour, and from here, if it managed to come here, create a bullish pattern, then with the price action I will consider going long. I like to trade this because the market structure is broken here. It needs to be tested here. Okay, so let's now focus on the USD pairs and gold to see how the market is creating the price action, and then we'll look at how we can trade. Okay, so as I told you that with that news release, the price now trying to create a bullish pattern. So GBP USD, we saw that the price just now started to push up. Let's see, we might find a trading opportunity. Let me see what happened after this 15 minutes candle. Now if we see on the 15 minutes a doji here, okay, we could go long. Okay, so let me see now what happening. Let me shortlist all the dollar pairs to see how they are doing, and then we'll trade it. Okay, get ready. Let me see, not GBP, gold, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD CAD, dollar yen, USD CHF, NZD USD. Okay, so we'll keep them in our watch list. Anything am I missing? Dollar. What about this Mexican peso? Not do this one. Okay, so now let's keep eye on these pairs. Okay guys, so at 10:45 p.m. okay, just after 5 minutes, so this man will speak. When he speaks, the pairs become volatile, and that's what we need as a trader, right? British pound US dollar, let's see what happened. On the 15 minutes we have seen a double bottom has been formed, okay, but it doesn't guarantee going up. It could go up. Let's close GBP CAD, Aussie dollar, gold, euro dollar, dollar yen, so what I think that dollar yen will do, dollar yen already went, you know, all day long it was rising, so at this point it might create just a doji here, and then next week will go up. Okay, so USD, Swiss franc, CHF, NZD USD. Let's keep the chart open on 15 minutes, okay, and then we'll see actually what it is doing. So looks like that it's getting a bit stronger now. Gbpusd, okay, it's rising now as expected. So looks like British pound US dollar will rise from here. Okay, this is 15 minutes chart, double bottom. Looks like British pound US dollar will rise from here, but let me see on the 4 hour how it is. So it already crossed this one's low, but what it could do, it could create a spike to this level and then it go up, or it could go up from here. Let's see, let that candle close. Looks like rising to the upside. Okay, let this one close and then we'll see what's happening. Let me open my account if in case I need to trade. Okay guys, Now from here, let's see what I mean. It breaks down or goes up. Manually speaks at 10:45 p.m. Okay guys, so what guys you guys and girls are thinking when it comes to drawing trend line? Do you recommend using the wick or the body? I see you using both sometimes. Okay, we'll look at it. King of Throne, I'll look at it later, but now it's news time, so we are just staying a little bit of focused. I'll answer this question soon. Let me draw a level here as well. If in case British pound US dollar come to this support, could find incredible buying opportunity. Okay. Okay, now looks like that it's now creating a bearish pattern here. You see the price now tested this support as a resistance on the 15 minutes. Now let's see what happened. It comes down to this level and go up, or let's see what happened. So this 15 minutes candle is the last candle of this 4 hour, and that could give us a really big direction in the market. This one, okay. I think that this one might create a big spike up and down like that. Let's see what happens. So if it comes down first, chances that from here it will go bounce to the upside. Okay. So we are looking at British pound US dollar, but euro dollar is same kind of pattern. Aussie dollar, same. You see euro dollar, GBP USD, Aussie dollar, same kind of pattern. So USD CAD has created a bullish price action. This is a bullish price action. So news is tentative, that's why we are not seeing an effect on it yet. let me keep AUD and GBP also in our watch list. Okay, about gold, let me tell you something. This current 4-hour candle is going to close after 1 hour 9 minutes gold, right? It's normally closing on trading view 1 hour and 9 minutes later. Let me see how it looks like gold candle on the MetaTrader 4. So yeah, so if it remains within this level, that means that if this current 4-hour candle remains within the high of the previous one, then we could see gold dropping immediately from here. Let me tell you again, if this current candle remain within this resistance, that means if this current 4-hour candle cannot break 1852.53, then close below this level here, the next one will immediately drop from here. Okay, let's see if this happens. Okay, in that case I will definitely open a sell position, keeping a tight stop loss. So if let's say if I open a position here, if this is the case after candle close, not now, after 1 hour, if this is the case, then I might open a position with a tight stop loss. Now in the meantime, let's see AUD and GBP, dollar yen. Let's see what kind of dollar CAD is stronger. Okay, GBP USD looks like that. Okay, so looks like that it's getting bearish. Okay, still not sure yet. Let's see. So this current 4-hour candle is going to close after let me see if this okay, so it is breaking to the upside gold. To me, see. Okay, let me see all the pairs before candle close. Okay, so we could find a trade on Euro JPY. Okay, so let me look at what's okay. Euro JPY. Okay, I'll go long with Euro JPY from here. Okay, from here Euro JPY long, stop loss below this low, take profit 1 to 1.5. okay, Euro JPY, I will open a position, long position, buy position on from here, okay, at 141.30 or 29, stop loss below 149.3, 140.93, and take profit 141.79. okay, so yeah, so Euro JPY, I'll be opening a long position on Euro JPY. So that's the trade that I will be taking, Euro JPY. Keep in mind that everything in this live stream is only for educational, nothing to be taken as any kind of trading or investment advice. And at the same time, I'll be taking a short. We are already running one, so I'll be adding one more position with AUD and ZD. Pending order at 1.1042, stop loss above this high. Take profit 1 to 1.5, risk to reward. Okay, AUD and ZD and Euro JPY. Okay guys, so that's it. This is the end of this live trading session. I sincerely believe that this live session was helpful to you. Now in the meantime, if you want to learn my strategy, join my program, then you can find a link in the description. And in the meantime, tomorrow is weekend, and make sure you always manage your risk when you trade. I will be releasing my weekly Forex forecast. I'll see you there, and don't forget to like this stream, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more live stream and educational content like that I post every single day. during this week and also in the weekend. Thank you. I'll see you soon.